Hey, welcome back to Two Beers and a Mic, man. It's pretty awesome doing episode number 9. One of the prime reasons I started this was I figured it would give opportunity to like people within our community, not just the Indian community, but like people our age range doing things, making little moves here and there, man. But like everyone has a story. Everyone has a story about how they got the ball going and how they're going to keep the ball rolling. But there isn't really a platform to talk about how you intend on doing things and making shit happen. So it's kind of cool because these two guests really hit home. Their husbands, I've pretty much known them like the last bajillion years of my life, right? Half my life. So these guys are like my sister-in-laws. So I want their things to work out because I want one of my buddies to come back home. I want the other to stop working so much overtime. So welcome to the show, the owners of up and coming company Contourology. We have Monika Prasad and Arti Chandra. I won't edit it. I'll leave it. So, how are you guys?
Good.
So, like, this kind of came out of nowhere, right? Obviously, it's like the whole sister-in-law thing. I was checking out your Instagram. I'll put like your tags and everything like down below here. How'd you guys get the ball rolling? Like, you just sitting at dinner, like, hey, let's do this. How'd you get started?
So I guess like for us, we started off like being clients of people who contour.
Oh, this is like a thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we started off and we really liked the results. We found results in ourselves and we're like, fuck it.
For real?
Let's do it on our own.
Shit, so you like competing with the people that inspired you. That's cool.
Yeah.
So like, what is it? You guys like went and did a class or?
Yes. So first we got sessions on ourselves, and then we went and got certified.
Certified. How long was the whole process and everything? Like the class and the session?
8 hours.
8 hours? That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So like, tell me about it. Like, what is it? I saw it's non-invasive, and then it was just like big words after, so I just stopped. I was like, let's wait for the interview to happen. So like, what is it?
So the process is melting your fat. So what we're doing is basically helping you lose 10 pounds in a matter of an hour.
Are you serious?
Well, not an hour. I'm going to exaggerate that. Okay. It's going to be more like if you're really dedicated and you push yourself into drinking water.
Yes.
Because we're 2 beers and a water today.
Yes.
I mean, two waters and a contour.
There you go. Plug. Okay. Okay.
You have to really like get yourself into a new lifestyle, and with that, you're going to lose more weight.
So that's how you maintain it, right? Is this a procedure you have to get done over and over, or how does that work?
It's over a span of sessions, so we don't recommend one session because one session's not really going to do anything.
Right.
It's going to get you like a nice shape, but the second you leave and you decide I'm going to go eat like a burger or taco or something, then there's no point. Whereas if you go and do like 3 sessions and then you're like, okay, I'm going to go eat a salad and then drink my water, you're going to look so much flatter.
So I was reading it and it says like, you can like shape your bicep, you can shape your, like behind, miss like certain, you don't have to do like, one session is like 1,500 squats or something, right?
Yes.
So how does that work? Is there still like, you have to continue working out to maintain yourself, or what is the deal?
Yeah, technically you don't have to work out, but the more you work out, the more you drink water, you'll get quicker results.
And then
the more you sweat,
yes.
The more you sweat, well, okay, and then it's a mixture of actually doing the procedures as well, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, is this like, I guess mainstream somewhat? No?
I feel like it's a new thing that's coming out.
I feel like it's safe too, man.
Especially in the Indian community.
Well, yes, that's exciting.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, that's gonna get a lot of people in trouble. But I feel like this is the safer route, right? You're not getting torn apart. Some of this plastic surgery crap you see is just like horrible. For every like 5 people that end up looking kind of decent, there's like 10 to 20 that just look horrible, right? You know who you are, you know. But like is that, I don't like, was that kind of the reasoning behind it? Like, okay, this is safe, we're gonna get this started. Like, what are some of the negatives, maybe side effects that people can see out of this?
The only side effects that will be like if you get wood therapy, you just have a little bit of bruising and redness, but that'll go away within up to 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah, because I saw some of the videos. I mean, it's a lot of like massaging and all that stuff, right? I mean, I've had regular massages, feel a little loopy afterwards, but this isn't so bad. So what's been your guys' journey? So like, I mean, I've been to your house. There's like dumbbells and shit everywhere. Right?
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad because I have dumbbells, but like she has like a whole spread. So you started yours, what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
We started actually after Diwali last year.
Oh, really?
So it was October, right?
I don't talk to you very much, so I don't know what's going on, right? So how's that been? And that all led up to this, or you got the thing and then this was like just maintaining it?
So we literally went to Monterey, and that was like our last trip before we decided we're gonna make a change on ourselves because we hated the way we looked in pictures. I was about to get married. She was unhappy. So we decided, let's make a change and change our lifestyle. Let's figure something out. And then she sent me a message and was like, hey, there's this girl and she does contouring. What do you want? Do you want to go check it out? And I was like, sure.
Contouring was like the stuff with the face, right?
Now
That's makeup.
That's all I know.
We'll try it on you one day.
A makeup thing?
Yeah, totally. But yeah, she was like, let's go. So we made an appointment with her, and we decided, okay, we're gonna have one session and see what happens. And it ended up being like pretty much, for me, it wasn't as much as an addiction as this one here.
Oh, really?
But overall, like, we really liked the results. And because of that, like, she recommended to us, like, make sure you drink your water because you have to basically pee out or urinate all of the fat cells that you were liquefying.
Right.
And then you have to pretty much change your lifestyle. So that meant no eating garam masala all the time. So no chutney with Alan either.
I'm so glad you went there.
So yeah, we pretty much ate salads after that. She air fried, I boiled eggs, and we cut out masala for like the longest time. And
how long is that? Like a year?
It was only for us to really see the results and probably see about a 40-pound difference was
That's
4 to
insane.
5 months.
Yeah, 45.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, from October to now, I lost 56 pounds.
Holy shit.
I lost 40.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, their journey should stop here, right? I mean, you guys look great. This is over, right?
No.
Nah.
Oh.
We still, like, we have our personal goals too. Like, obviously, like, I want to set myself up to be a better person, but I also want to help the people that are not just focused on making themselves slimmer, but also helping them decide, like, okay, we do want a better lifestyle out of this because,
Sure.
you know, eating fast food all the time is not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So changing that would be a good idea. And it's not like we're forcing anybody to do it.
That's true.
And it's a push. Like once we saw results, like after one session we saw a little bit of results, we just got motivated.
Yeah.
To keep losing more.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it also plays a really good, like, it has a good impact on just like your mind, right? You probably feel better about yourself,
Yes.
right? You know, I'm gaining a couple pounds myself, you know. no Dwayne Johnson over here, but like, you know, I feel really good about myself. You know, I cut out the eating and stuff, you know. I won't get the Contourology done on me just yet because I just got some meat on my bones. But how does that is that something you're gonna try to use to, you know, get customers in? Because, like, you know, people who come in probably don't feel as great about themselves, right? So do you have like a plan laid out for everyone? Like, hey, you know, I don't want to say you're gonna hand out diet plans with suggestions and stuff like that.
So we do have a recipe guide that we're kind of sending out, and yeah, it does have recipes, but it also has information on your calorie deficit, why you should drink so much water in a day, what water does to you compared to having alcohol or something, or concentrated juices. We're having that printed. We're currently working on that right now. And it's almost done. But it's something that we want to pretty much give out to let people know, like, hey, we're serious. Like, if you guys are really committed, you guys are spending a lot of money coming to us.
Yeah.
So this is a really good start for you guys.
That's really cool.
But it's not only just contouring. Like, you have to put in the work and exercise too.
So do you play a role in that motivation piece? Like when your client comes, you know, procedure happens, they walk out the door, you know, do you try to maybe stay in touch with them? Or, I mean,
We can. I don't have a problem with that. We can if they want to.
Yeah. But the ultimate thing is it should be on somebody else. Because if, let's say, we have 50 to 100 clients in a month, how are we going to keep up with all of them?
Yeah.
Do you guys need a third partner? Because this sounds pretty lucrative. That sounds pretty
We'll
great.
give you 10%.
This is bullshit. Little businesses you can hop into. This is very, very different. Especially like I kind of cling on to like our people, you know, like doing things out of the norm, because usually there's a lot of pushback. How has that been so far? Is there a lot of support? Is there, because a lot of it probably just comes from ignorance and, like, you know, you don't know what the hell you're doing. I didn't know what the hell you guys were doing. I was just happy like they're doing something. You know, now I have a better understanding of it for sure. How has that been?
It's been good so far.
I mean, it's not like what person hasn't gone through pushback, you know what I mean? Like, we've heard it from multiple people. We've had a lot of support. Like, you know, we talked to Bernice, check out Maharaja Events. He's your boy.
He's the fucking man, bro. He's the man.
But he helped us a lot with, you know, talking about the business and, like, you know, give us a better understanding of what we need to go through. And then you're giving us the opportunity to talk to you. But, you know, we do have people that are like, well, is it like, it's so expensive, like, why should we go to you compared to somebody else?
Well, I mean, that's anyway.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking for a discount.
And so we're trying not to go around that. I mean, we're going to be having promotions like almost monthly, I would say. Like, we're probably going to go from here till Christmas that we have something planned. But as far as pushback, we just kind of have to do what we have to do.
Yeah, I'll go back to Pernita a little bit. So, like, I didn't know him when he did my podcast. One of the coolest things about him coming on was when I texted him, I didn't think he'd say yes. And when I texted him, he responded back with, like, what time and, what do I wear, you know? So when he came over, you know, we did the show, it was great, but he started talking about what it really takes to make it, not just in the area, Sacramento or whatever, but just, like, sometimes within our community, right? You have a lot of people who are kind of pushing you back instead of pushing you forward. So I learned even doing this because I hear like, what's in it for you? Like, you know, whatever. You know, obviously it's a creative outlet. It gives people like you a chance. But like just developing some sort of thick skin, I thought that's what I got out of him is like very, very important. So I hope you guys keep that in mind because like a lot of people I think that are around us won't understand what the hell you're doing. You know, because you're just getting off the ground. When you're here, then they're like, oh yeah, you know, we knew they were going to be with it and all that stuff. So, you know, we're here. What is your guys' plans when you get to here? I know, obviously, it might be a stretch. It's a stretch. You guys are getting off the ground. Where do you guys see it?
We have a lot of plans, but we're just taking it very slow. Because we don't want to go above and beyond when we're just barely starting. When we go up there, we'll come back to your show.
We're going to be having so many designer our shirt's going to be all in Gucci.
Really? I'm really struggling with the tires. If I can get with your shirt, that'd be great. This is my last good shirt, man.
No,
so
we have more plans. There's other things that we want to do that's beauty related, also fitness related, but right now we're just focusing on...
But this is like the prime, this is your base, right? This is where you start. And do you plan on adding more partners maybe, like when you have more demand come in, right?
Maybe.
There's always so many clients because you guys are still, you know, there's still full-time employees, right?
So the thing is, like, if we decide to go that route, it's gonna be a lot of what do we do? Because we're gonna be in charge of their paychecks, in charge of their comps, you know? So we have to kind of consider, like, is that something we want or do you want to keep it kind of between us? And that's going to be kind of the hard part too, is we know that because this is a growing business to all people who are contouring specialists, even us, we branched out from the person that we were going to, and we decided to start our own business. So there's no saying that our clients will also do this.
So this isn't like another extent of who you learned from. This is all you guys, right? Just want to make sure this isn't like you franchise off of somebody's like,
no.
Contourology is... How'd you guys come up with Contourology?
It was literally like, we were just like, let's come up with a name, and then the first thing that came to my head was Contourology. And the first thing I did was like text her, and I was like, what do you think of this name? And then right away I checked the domain, I checked everything to see if it was available. Instagram, it's all available, and I said, we're taking it.
I thought of 2 beers, and I'm like, and then like I got the logo, everything done, I got it trademarked, and then I like put it on, and it was like 2 beers and I'm like, and I go on Facebook and like, fuck, there's a 3 beers in a mic and a 4 beers in a mic.
Well, I think we should be. We're okay. Yeah, we're two waters.
It literally came up as like chilling with my dad drinking. I was like, oh, this is 2 guys bullshitting. Oh, no, 2 beers and like I'm like it like just stuck with me. So I was like, thank God there wasn't like a 3rd or 4th person there. But that's really cool. So like you have like your logos and everything. I'm assuming you did that with your IT stuff, right?
I'm a graphic designer.
IT.
Very humble. Very humble. Very humble.
There's a difference.
So, you know, again, we talked about you don't want to, I don't know, maybe overdo it. You want to make sure you have enough that you keep up. So what happens when, like, because, like,
The best thing for you guys would be obviously word of mouth, right? You have 2-3 people come in. Hey, they did a great job. Now you have 6 more people come in. Now, how do you plan on keeping up with everybody?
Well, we have joint everything. We have joint accounts, and we're gonna have each other's planners. So either if she's like off that day, then she'll take over. If I'm off that day, I'll take over.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, because we're not gonna be working the same days because we're gonna obviously need days off. So the days that she's working, I'll be off. The days I'm working, she'll be off.
How has your guys' teamwork been thus far?
Good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like if you're going back to the pushback, a lot of people have said, you're working with your sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? And I'm like, why not? I was like, if there's somebody that I trust and that I can fully invest my time in, then yeah, why not?
I'll vouch for Arti. You're a little questionable, Monika. I was just kidding.
And plus we went together. We did everything. We did the sessions together. We worked out together because that time. Well, yeah, we were in a good mindset that time.
We kept each other on a really good diet. Like, what'd you eat today? Did you drink your gallon of water?
Because you guys are like the front person, right? Like they have to see. Oh, okay. It's always like. I remember back in the day we used to go to the gym and the guy that was training us was like damn near 400 pounds, and I'm like, this doesn't like look right. Like you're giving us something if it doesn't look right. So yeah, you guys have to be held to that standard, right? Because that's how people trust like what the hell you're talking about.
Exactly.
Well, that's amazing. So like obviously picking it off the ground, like how was your guys' research on like getting this stuff going? This is just exciting because I don't know if anybody else is like doing something like this.
It's been a journey. Like we've been looking into where we're going to do our business from, what are our options, we're checking out prices. Obviously we can't jump to the moon right now because I'm not going to take out a loan for anything right now. And so but we want to just like make sure that we're starting off on the right path. So we created our consent forms. We made sure that they were legal by our trainer. We have
attorney approved too.
Yeah, attorney approved. We have our pricing, business cards. We're working on all of our collateral, our social media posts I created. Arti threw out her ideas, so we just made them
together.
And
that's
then
insane, man.
And then for us, like we just got we're gonna be getting our keys next month to our 1-year place.
Are you serious? Like an actual brick and mortar, like?
It's not gonna be like an actual salon right now,
but it's just a spot dedicated to this, right?
Yes.
Because you gotta make sure there's a ambiance. Is that the right word? Ambiance?
Yes.
Atmosphere. Yes. So right now, where do people reach you? Is it just Instagram right now?
Right now, it's just Instagram.
Whoever has our number, whoever we know, they text us.
What other mediums can people reach out? I mean, obviously there's Facebook and like.
So we are working on our Facebook page. We are also creating a Square site so that way people can book appointments. But we're going to be doing that once we actually get our location.
Yeah, and also like before you guys book your sessions, we do a consultation with you guys. Free? Yes, free consultation.
Well, for the other guy, not much for you guys. It's free.
Yes.
That's very, very cool. It's very exciting. So, I mean, is there any other further research you guys put into this? I mean, like, how do you continue to make yourself better? You know, because like, you think about technology too, right? Like, whatever you use today, it's not going to be the same 6 months to a year from now. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have to go and like relearn some things, renew your licenses? How does that work?
I think it's just more if there's something new, we have to be on top of it.
Yeah.
So with our trainer, she's been really consistent about posting new things that she's doing. And we're like, we should take a note about that because that might be something that we can look into in the future. And so having the people that we, even like our own person that we were going to, we'll check her stuff and see what she's up to. If she got something new, we're like, hey, did you see that?
Yeah.
And then we have to keep up that way because if we're still using something from 2010, it ain't gonna work.
That's true. What is your competition here in Sacramento? I mean, is there anybody else that's doing not just this, but something similar that you would consider competition?
I don't think we're competing with anyone.
No?
And the fact that we're brown, it makes it a lot. I mean, I think we've opened up a lot of doors for ourselves.
Because
this is definitely an area that's not been explored like whatsoever. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, you pretty much now have business running in your blood, right? You got your brother doing tents.
Nice.
Two plugs.
Check him out. He did really good tents at my wedding.
Mine too.
Mine too. You did mine too. So we've talked pretty much about your journey. We've talked about how you got to this point, your investment, the time you've spent to get to where you're at today. You've had a really great kickoff. There's been a lot of buzz within even our community. There is people talking about it for sure. There's interest. People are asking you. Now. People are coming to you. So when they first make that initial contact with you guys, what can they expect from you?
What I like to do is when people message us, because like what I've been through before, it's like for like hair, makeup, anything, they take like 24 hours, 40 hours to reply back. I like to reply back people within 2 hours, because that's how they know like they're in this game and they want to know, because they get really hyped. Like I even get hyped, like, oh, are you free?
Right.
So,
it's exciting, right? They see it like, oh
yes.
Shit, life changing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then so that, and then people like whoever wants to book a session, they obviously have a lot of questions because they don't know what's it about, if it's like surgical or non-surgical. So that's how we have to book a consultation with them.
They just have to make sure it is non-surgical, non-invasive, right? Okay.
Yes, and then not everyone can get the sessions done. So if you want to get your stomach done, you cannot have your IUD. You have to get removed by your OBGYN because we can detach that. And then if you wear like hearing aids, you have to remove that because once you do the treatment on them, there's a very loud buzzy noise. Like you can only hear that. We don't hear it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a vibration in your body.
Right.
That's why a lot of people can't get it done because like if you have metals in your body, you can't get that done either.
So no pacemaker.
Heart disease patients.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do have consent forms. If you do have like any high blood pressure, cholesterol, like high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, we can't do the treatment on you as well. But if you really do want it, what you could do is email your doctor.
This is probably a silly question for this. Is weight like a thing? Like if maybe there's too much or not enough, like that you can't do it, or is that?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, but yes, because even like if they want to get their like butt done and stuff, they have to have a little bit of meat because it's sucking all the meat up,
right.
And that's how it's getting bigger. If you have just bones.
So I can't do it. I mean, we're mainly talking about like the female. This is for guys too, right? What are some of the things that guys can't have? Obviously, like high blood pressure and all that stuff. Is there anything else that they can't like?
Metals. Some guys have metals like stents and stuff. They can't have that.
That's insane. I didn't even think about that stuff. I thought it was just like okay.
Anybody? No.
Okay. Is it?
Even if you're on your menstrual cycle, if you have to wait 3 or 4 days.
So this is obviously the consultation that they go through when they first call you guys, get in contact. What's next? You set your appointment. What can the customer expect when they finally come to you? How do you guys decide? Okay, this is what I want. Here's the plan. Like, how do you guys work that out?
We would talk to them throughout the sessions. Because I know they're gonna have more questions like what to eat. Like I had a conversation with someone. They're like, I want to try and see if this actually works, and I have to like let them know, like like when I was overweight, I tried it. It works on me. This is the reason why I'm doing it. Because some people be like, oh, is it like
It's a quick fix, right?
Yeah.
It's done. Okay, so
we have to also tell them like if you are healthy and drink a lot of water, the more you drink, the more fat you're releasing. And because if you do a session today and go eat 10 burgers tomorrow, it's not going to work.
Is it up to the customer to want to come back to do this as like a follow-up? How does that work? Is there a follow-up required for you guys?
No.
It's not required, but we recommend it. Like if somebody's doing a single session type of thing, we tell them like, just a FYI, like you're going to see results if you start doing 3 to 6. So 1 session is like a really good start. That's how we started. Because we didn't know like what we're going into. I thought it was going to be painful. There's no pain. It's just a massage,
The only thing is that buzzing is very loud. That could be uncomfortable for people.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 to 6 and then you maintain yourself. Is that it, or can people just like do it forever?
We can do it forever, but we will stop it if people are like just getting bone thin because of this. Because at the end of the day, we're not trying to make people anorexic.
This is something that could become somewhat of an, I don't know, addiction is the right word, but just that
addiction happens.
It's not a quick fix. It's not a quick fix. So that's really like good to hear. Like it is a team effort with yourself and the client. It's not just like here. Done. Like no, there's a plan put forward. Like hey, make sure you carry this out. How quickly are you guys trying to book your appointments? Like are there specific days that the people can like expect you to be available, or how are you guys doing it?
Yeah, so I'll be available Monday through Friday after 3 up until 9 p.m. and then weekends from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
What about you?
And for me, same for the weekends, and then Tuesday and Thursday I would be after 5. So depending on if I stay or quit at CalFit. It'll most likely be 5, but eventually, like, I want to move my regular day job to 6 or 7 a.m. so I can start at 3 and get more clients in.
Appreciate the hustle, man. How long are these sessions?
1 hour.
1 hour?
No, it depends. So the face is about 35 to 45 minutes, and then the body contouring is 1 hour. The butt session is 1 hour, and then for breast it's like 35.
Can the guy? Let's talk about more guys. Like, can they get all of it done together, or is it like one part of your body, separate session?
So as far as guys, like, it's only going to be me doing it. And we're only going to be really focusing on face and stomach for guys and arms. We're not going to be doing like breast enhancement unless they really ask for
There's nothing
it.
wrong with pecs. They're called pecs, brother. They're pecs.
I don't think they want to like boob, but you know.
Pecs.
Man boob.
Pecs.
We're not going to touch the pecs.
No, thank you.
We're also not going to touch their buttocks. So they're still going to be able to do sauna, and they will still be able to do wood sculpting if they still want a little bit of shape to them.
And then the same thing for the women is just, one session for the whole thing, or just like it's broken down, like how do you get this to tomorrow? Okay.
So we'll be doing up to 2 sessions. So if you want to do your stomach and arms today, that's fine. Next session we do like your back and your thighs. That's how it's gonna be. We're not gonna do the one whole body one day.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and then we can only do where the fat is located. So like under your arms, your stomach, back thighs or inside thighs, and then your face and double chin.
How is it the affordability side? Because this sounds pretty amazing. The fact that you're honest about the fact that it's not just a quick fix. There is some effort required from the customer side. Now the customer can say, I'm giving you this money, you should just fix me up right away. Like how is the pricing and all that stuff? I mean, are you working with the customers, lump sum? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we work with the client customers because we know like we get people can't drop 800 one day, and it's all cash value.
Okay.
So we have payment plans. So I had someone just message me like, I want to get like body contouring, I want to do sauna, I want to do like buttocks and stuff. So what we did, we sat together like, cause like it's in package deals or some are single sessions. So we just added everything up and divided everything. So if you're gonna get 6 sessions, we take the whole amount and divide everything by 6. So each time you come, you pay that amount. You guys stretch marks.
What is the wait time for new moms to come? They can't just come the next day.
No, so they have to be completely done breastfeeding. But we recommend them to be completely done if like they're really eager to come. And
what is completely done? Just like off of it, or you have to wait like a year or so?
Until they're done, okay, 5 months later you're done. Like I'm done, breastfeeding you. Right. Unless if they really want it to get it done, I wouldn't recommend it. You will have to pump for at least 2 days worth of milk.
Appreciate that honesty, and I really appreciate the honesty. This is not a quick money grab, like come to us, throw this much down, we'll fix you overnight. Yes, they're Contourology. But I appreciate the honesty, man. I definitely appreciate the hustle. Is there anything else you want to let people know?
So as far as like affordability, we still look at our competitor prices, and we're not charging as much as our competitors. So if you think that we're expensive, like, do the research too.
Yeah.
And so you'll kind of see like the people that are branched out in other areas and how developed they are. That's why they have their pricing. And so coming to us and us having like a really good starter package, 20% off the first month till the end of September.
Tell them I sent you.
What's the Black Friday discount code? 2 beers?
2 beers. No, don't. That won't work. Remember the diet.
2 waters. But yeah, we're still having like a really good price, and if things go well for us, we will decide what we want to do with our pricing. As far as the discounts, like we're not doing family discounts or anything like that, or friends discounts, but we are doing something that's going to help everybody.
I didn't like that she snuck in that friends discount thing, but it's okay, we'll roll with it. So the friends discount, that covers a lot of area right there.
Just because you met me on the street doesn't mean you get a discount.
That counts? That's awesome. Well, you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
No, and we're here to help you throughout the whole journey because we've been through it. We know what the struggle is. You're going to get a lot of negativity. Just put that behind your head.
And at the end of the day, it's how you feel about yourself, right?
Yeah.
And that's in your control. Remember, people, self-esteem is called self-esteem. It's how you feel about yourself. That means take charge of how you feel about yourself, man. I am very, very proud of you guys. I was before. I'm even more now. I was, I went from being an interviewer to like a fan, so I had to pull that back a little bit. But I definitely have a very good invested interest, not money-wise, just like I just want this to work like amazingly. Like I've known these guys for a very long time. Obviously, they've practiced what they're preaching right now. They're hustlers, man. And when I say hustlers, I don't mean they're robbing you of your money. I mean they work hard and then bust their ass, man. You can trust these two. Look them up on Instagram. They're coming up on Facebook. They're called Contourology. I'll have all of their stuff throughout the video. Hopefully I did if I edited really well. And you'll see stuff throughout our page. You'll check out the noise on social media the next couple weeks, man. Check them out. It's Monika and Arti, Contourology, man. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.